Ever wonder why Paris is called the City of Light and the City of Love? Here, we'll explore the myths behind the nicknames and other fun facts about Paris. With its profound history and vibrant culture, the French capital captivates travelers from all over the world. Whether it's the food, the sights, the atmosphere, or the history, Paris has something for everyone. One look at the Parisian cityscape by nightfall might give the impression that the moniker City of Light comes from its luminous evening lighting. And while it's true, Paris was one of the first European cities to adopt street lighting at the behest of Louis XIV. The nickname has deeper roots. The name actually gained traction as Paris became the epicenter of the Enlightenment in the mid-17th century. Think Voltaire, Rousseau, Montesquieu. Their ideas were illuminating the world. Today, you can still feel that energy as you stroll through the Latin Quarter, imagining those great minds debating in the cafes. If you're a foodie like me, Paris is a pilgrimage. We're talking Michelin-starred restaurants, cozy bistros, and patisseries practically overflowing with buttery croissants. But be warned, indulging in the culinary delights of Paris can put a dent in your budget. Some of the most expensive restaurants in the world call Paris home. But even if you're on a more modest budget, don't despair. Paris offers incredible culinary experiences at all price points. You can enjoy a simple but delicious croquet monsieur at a sidewalk cafe, or pick up fresh bread, cheese, and wine for a picnic in the park. And don't forget about the street food. From savory crepes to colorful macarons, there's something to tempt every palate. So come hungry, my friends, and prepare to have your taste buds tantalized in the culinary capital of the world. Okay, let's be honest, everyone wants to see the Mona Lisa. That enigmatic smile has captivated viewers for centuries. But the Louvre Museum, housed in a former royal palace, is so much more than just one painting, even one as famous as the Mona Lisa. This place is absolutely massive. We're talking about 35,000 works of art spread out over 650,000 square feet. From Egyptian antiquities to Greek sculptures to masterpieces by Michelangelo, Rembrandt, and Van Gogh, the Louvre's collection spans millennia and continents. It's a journey through art history, a testament to human creativity. A good guide will navigate you through the crowds, pointing out the highlights and sharing fascinating stories behind the art. And hey, if you want to snap a selfie with Mona, I won't judge. Just remember, there's a whole world of art waiting to be discovered beyond that famous smile. Chapter 4. The Eiffel Tower, From Eyesore to Icon. Can you imagine Paris without the Eiffel Tower? It seems impossible now, but when it was first built for the 1889 World's Fair, this iron lattice structure was met with fierce opposition. Artists and intellectuals called it a useless and monstrous Eiffel Tower, a giant black smokestack. Gustave Eiffel, the engineer behind the tower, defended his creation, envisioning it as a symbol of progress and a testament to the ingenuity of French engineering. The Eiffel Tower quickly became a beloved symbol of Paris, a must-see for visitors from around the world. Climbing to the top, whether by stairs or elevator, offers breathtaking panoramic views of the city. And at night, when the tower is illuminated with thousands of twinkling lights, it's simply magical. So the next time you marvel at the Eiffel Tower, remember that even the most iconic landmarks can have controversial beginnings. Chapter 5. Sans-culotte and the Fight for Fashion Freedom. The French Revolution, a time of upheaval, change, and fashion police? You heard that right. During the French Revolution, women who dared to wear pants, known as sans-culotte, could be arrested. These women were revolutionaries in their own right, challenging societal norms and demanding the freedom to dress as they pleased. It took centuries, but in 2013, the French government finally repealed the outdated law banning women from wearing pants. Talk about a victory for fashion freedom. Today, you can stroll the streets of Paris and see women rocking everything from chic pantsuits to comfy jeans. It's a reminder that even in a city known for its fashion sense, style is a form of self-expression that should be celebrated, not restricted. So next time you're in Paris, take a moment to appreciate the freedom to dress as you please. The Pont des Arts love locks and structural integrity. The Pont des Arts, a pedestrian bridge spanning the Seine River, has long been a symbol of romance. Couples from around the world flock to the bridge, attaching padlocks engraved with their names to its railings and tossing the keys into the river as a symbol of their everlasting love. Over the years, the sheer weight of millions of these love locks began to take a toll on the bridge's structure. Fearing for the safety of the bridge and its pedestrians, the city of Paris made the difficult decision to remove the locks in 2015. It was a controversial move, but ultimately a necessary one to preserve this historic landmark. Today, the Pont des Arts is still a beautiful spot for a romantic stroll, offering stunning views of the Seine and the city beyond. And while you can no longer leave a physical lock, the bridge remains a powerful symbol of love and commitment. Chapter 7: Paris, a breath of fresh air in the urban jungle. When you think of Paris, you might picture grand boulevards, elegant architecture, and maybe even a sidewalk cafe or two. But did you know that Paris is also a surprisingly green city? That's right, amidst the hustle and bustle, you'll find tranquil parks, lush gardens, and even a former railway line transformed into an elevated park, the Promenade Plantée. This green corridor, stretching for almost 3 miles, offers a unique perspective on the city, with its elevated walkways, tunnels of greenery, and vibrant flower beds. Paris is home to over 400 parks and gardens, from the sprawling lawns of the Tuileries Garden to the charming Buttes-Chaumont Park with its waterfalls and grottos. So next time you're in Paris, take a break from sightseeing and immerse yourself in the city's surprisingly green side. Now here's a fun fact for you. Paris is a city that seems to have a love-hate relationship with stop signs. You see, there used to be stop signs in Paris, but the last one was removed in 2014. That's right, not a single stop sign to be found. So how do Parisians navigate their way around without the familiar red octagons telling them to halt? Well, they rely on a system of right-of-way rules and a healthy dose of common sense. It might seem chaotic at first, but there's a certain flow to it. A Parisian ballet of cars, bikes, and pedestrians all sharing the road. Hop on a bus, hail a taxi, or better yet, explore the city on foot or by bike. Just remember, when in doubt, yield to the right, and don't be afraid to embrace the Parisian way of navigating the urban jungle. If you're a foodie like me, you know that no trip to Paris is complete without a visit to a local market. And when it comes to markets, Rungis International Market is in a league of its own. This place is massive, covering an area larger than Monaco. But it's not just the size that's impressive, it's the sheer variety and quality of the food on offer. We're talking about mountains of fresh produce, glistening seafood, aromatic cheeses, and every kind of meat imaginable. Now, I know what you're thinking, Rick, this Rungis market sounds amazing, but can I even shop there? Well, here's the thing. Rungis is primarily a wholesale market catering to restaurants and businesses, but don't despair. You can still experience the magic of Rungis by taking a guided tour. And if you're feeling inspired to recreate some French cuisine back home, many vendors sell smaller quantities to the public. Paris is a city steeped in history, with stories whispered from every cobblestone street and grand monument. But beneath the surface, hidden from the bustling city above, lies a different kind of history, a darker, more somber tale. I'm talking about the Paris catacombs, a labyrinthine network of underground tunnels lined with the skeletal remains of over 6 million Parisians. These catacombs, created in the late 18th century to address overflowing cemeteries, offer a glimpse into the city's past, a reminder of our own mortality. Walking through the cool, damp tunnels, surrounded by the bones of those who came before, you can't help but feel a sense of awe and reflection. It's a side of Paris that most tourists never see, a hidden world beneath the city of lights. But if you're interested in history, architecture, or just want to experience a different side of Paris, the catacombs are worth a visit. So there you have it, 10 fascinating facts about Paris that might surprise even the most seasoned traveler. Paris is a city that reveals itself slowly, like the layers of a perfectly baked croissant. So pack your bags, grab your phrasebook, and get ready to experience the magic of Paris for yourself.